Mario Maker 2 has been out for 3 years right now, and a lot of people want some new content, but since we'll not get any updates anymore on SMM2, we have to wait for Mario Maker 3. We'll have to wait a long time for that too, so I started making my own Mario Maker game in Unity, where I implement loads of new course parts and ultimately try to reach the potential a Maker game holds. In this video, we'll go over my progress so far, with a lot of fan favorite features added to the game already, but keep in mind, it's still very early into development. So in Mario Maker 2, we have normal coins, big coins, and pink coins, but that's it. A game that's all about coins is New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS. This game offers a lot more coin variation, and I got inspired to recreate some of those items for my game. One of those items is the long question block, which grants 3 coins upon contact, or if it contains a power-up, grants 2 coins and the chosen power-up. The builder can of course choose what power-up is inside the block. Let's say it contains a Mega Mushroom. Then you get 2 coins and a Mega Mushroom, which grows just like it does in SMBDS. But let's talk about new power-ups in another video, as I haven't fully finished their coding. Next I remade this big roulette coin block. It constantly switches between the reward you get for hitting the block, which can be 5, 10, 30 or 50 coins. You'll have to time your jump just right, or you'll get the worst reward, being 5 coins. These then jump out of the block and despawn after a while if not picked up. For the big coins, an animation plays to reward that amount of coins. Another item from NSMB2 I recreated is the gold block. When Mario jumps into it from below, he gets a golden brick head, which gives him an extra hit, as well as coins while moving around. The sprites might seem a bit wacky, but that's because I made them myself and I'm not a pro at all at pixel art, as you can see. After gaining 100 coins or getting hit, the brick head gets removed. But let's say Mario is already wearing a brick head or a shellmet and jumps into another, well then the brick just spits out a lot of coins and disappears after like this. I also made it so that the builder can decide if a normal brick can turn into a golden brick after successfully and repeatedly hitting it, which I think is a cool customization option. If you've played a lot of New Super Mario Bros. Games, you'll definitely recognize these dash coins. If Mario runs over them, a coin will spawn in shortly after. This could be cool for any type of level in my opinion and makes for more coin variation. Another type of coin is the red coin. I'm talking about the red coins which belong to a red coin ring. If Mario touches the red ring, 8 red coins spawn in and Mario has to collect them all in a short time to gain a reward. The builder can place down the coins himself, and during the upload process, he has to be able to collect them all himself to be able to upload the stage. If Mario collects all the coins, he gets a power-up depending on his current state. If he is small, he gets a mushroom, if he is big, he gets a fire flower, and if he's anything above that, he gets a 1-up. And talking about rings, I added the normal coin ring as well, which grants 10 coins upon contact. In NSMB2 it turns all the enemies into golden enemies, but I haven't implemented that yet. Another cool coin variation is a bubble coin. It's kinda the same as a coin with wings, but the difference is that the coin pops out whenever the bubble gets hit. Of course we cannot forget the star coins. With the world builder being added to Mario Maker 2, it would be awesome to have star coins to give players the incentive to explore stages more. The builder can place up to 3 star coins in their stage, and the chosen amount also changes the star coin UI so the player knows how many star coins the stage contains. Pretty cool, right? That's enough coins so far. Let's take a look at some cooler stuff right now. A block I really like is a roulette block, so I added it. The player has to time his jump very well to gain the power-up he desires. Then, just like a normal block, it pops out. In the future, I will implement a feature in which a player can decide which power-ups to put inside the block with a minimum of, let's say, 3 power-ups. A timer item would be awesome for speedrun levels, so I added 2 different versions of those. The blue timer gives you an extra 10 seconds on the clock, while a green one gives you 50. These are pretty simple items, but could make a level way more interesting. A very cool and classic course part I feel like I had to remake in my game is the ball and chain. This object spins around in circles and damages upon contact. I added some customization too, so the ball doesn't have to spin around. It can also just swing from left to right, up to a 180-degree angle. The higher the angle, the slower the movement of the ball, and the builder can also decide if the initial swing direction is left or right. I even added a cool variation to the ball and chain, being a swinging axe with the exact same properties. In my opinion, these items would be perfect for castle levels. Talking about castle levels, I remade some cool enemies for my game. Now everyone knows the Thwomp, but he also has a small and big brother, the small brother being the Thwimp. This is a simple enemy that jumps left and right and spins on the top of his jump. Of course it damages Mario. The big brother of the Thwomp is the Whomp. Now this enemy tries to crush you by jumping down onto the floor if you get too close. When he does, he lays on the ground for a couple of seconds before standing up again. While he is laying down, he also becomes a platform. But if he attacks and you can't get out of range in time, you will get damaged like this. Another classic enemy I added is Cosmic Mario from Super Mario 3D Land. This enemy chases you down, copying every move Mario does. In my game though, I haven't been able to figure out how to make his animations play at the right time, but the chasing does work. So for now, it looks pretty bugged and I'll have to get another go at coding this enemy properly. Now I think I can speak for us all if I say I want a lava theme added to Mario Maker 3. One thing that belongs to that theme are meteors or falling fireballs. For my game I made those fireballs both a small and big version. Whenever they collide with something, a small particle effect plays, which I made with the Unity particle system, so it might seem a bit out of place. Of course there is a difference between the small and big fireballs. The small ones fall a bit faster and when making contact with a block, the block does not break. But the big one does break certain blocks upon contact. On the other hand, we need to talk about the snow theme, so I added both small and large icicles. The small icicles look like this and have the same behavior as the normal icicles, just a bit smaller, so cool variation. For the big icicles, I derived their behavior from FanofSMBX, where they fall down and get stuck into the ground, creating a slippery platform. I made it so it also has a slight indent into the ground, which looks pretty cool. The dark blue variant of the big icicle is just a static object, but you can of course still get hit if you touch the bottom of it. Another item I derived from FanofSMBX are the long donut blocks. I think this would be a great variation on the normal donuts. Along with these, some icy donut blocks would be perfect for a snow theme as well. What do you think about these? From Super Mario World, there's one type of platform I've always loved, being the countdown lift. Whenever Mario jumps on it, a counter starts counting down and when it reaches 0, it falls down. These would be perfect for pure platforming stages in my opinion. The builder can decide if the platform goes left or right and can choose a time on the counter with a max amount of 9 seconds. An already existing platform is the normal lift, which moves left and right or up and down. But in some games, these lifts move up and down infinitely. So if the platform reaches the top of the level, it teleports down, creating an infinite loop of lifts. Pretty neat. Lastly, I added warp boxes to the classic styles. These work exactly the same as warp boxes that can already be found in Mario Maker 2. This is just a small portion of the potential Super Mario Maker 3 has. I'll be adding a lot more stuff to my game and make it into an actual game for you guys to play, but that will still take a while. However, you can always help out by making sprites by joining my Discord server. The link can be found in the description below. In the future, I'm also planning on adding more themes and more styles, but for now the prototyping will be done in the SMB1 style. You can also always drop suggestions in the comments below for things you want to see added to the game. For now, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.